What's up, YouTube? We out here again on another beautiful day, another beautiful opportunity to live, to express, to conquer, to grow. We here on another walk and talk with my guys. They all fresh and clean. They some brand new rocks. They got their baths yesterday, so they feeling themselves. What I want to speak on today, I want to speak on something that I always use in my life to help me get perspective, and maybe it can help you. In the Psalms, David had always prayed, create in me the right spirit. He asked the Lord to create in him the right spirit. And I believe it's Psalms 51. Don't quote me. Psalms 51. But he said, create in me the right spirit. And I always liked it that, because it reminded me of how different seasons in life, your spirit has to change, and you need the Most High to mold it. And so whenever circumstance in my life would change, I would always ask the Most High to give me the right spirit for that season. I know I couldn't go in it with the same spirit that I once had. There was things about me I had to change. Perspectives I had to change. Things I had to accept. Those all came with creating me the right spirit. And definitely, if anybody, like I know you guys are paying attention to the seasons and changings of life. Things are happening around the world that we've never seen before. Things are happening in our own country that we haven't seen before. And you cannot think that you can go about your day in the same industry, in the same spirit that you had 3 years ago, 3 months ago, 3 days ago. You have to be constantly renewing your mind, educating yourself so that you can be able to function properly for what's next to come in your own personal life. I would always ask that, and then I would have total confidence, as if total belief and total hope, as if he answered that. Certain stuff I would start focusing on, certain books I would read, certain things I would be just dialing into, and I would do it 100%. And I would be focused on that, and I'll be always praying like, Lord, creating me the right spirit, creating me the right spirit. So the changes that would come upon my life, that I knew that I wasn't just like, oh, let me do this, let me switch this up. I would have the idea and the hope that that was the Most High. And it was all things that were positive, all things that would empower me. So I knew it was the Most High. But no question that, even when it came to like my diet, you know what I'm saying? When I was switching things up with my diet, from eating things I used to eat all my life that I enjoy eating, and I'm like, well, if it's gonna benefit me, that must be the Most High. And the next thing you know, I started coming across all this literature where historians would say, hey, don't eat this and don't eat that, and they would credit it to spiritual growth. And I'm like, oh, praises, you know. Even like lately in the last month, how I stopped eating cheese so much. And then I still eat cheese, but I really stopped eating cheese so much. I would stop buying cheese and bringing it into the house. You know, and everything I would eat, I would add cheese to it. So now I said, okay, just for me to grow and to wean myself off, I would eat cheese when I would be outside the home. Like if I'm on my way home, I want to stop by a certain restaurant, I'll give me a veggie nachos, and I'd do that. But even just from weaning myself off of something like that, I see more cuts in my body. I'm like, wow, just from pulling back from cheese, like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Different stuff, and you want to enjoy looking at yourself. You want to enjoy feeling healthy and stuff like that. But that's just an example of just when your mind be like, don't do this and don't do that. And that's the result of asking the Most High to guide you. It's just a little tool that I've learned, something I will never stop, no matter what environment I'm in. If the environment change, if the season change, the weather change, I'm like, we all have to adapt. You gotta grab a sweater. Now I'm doing my walk and talks with sweaters on. Just about 2 weeks ago, walk and talks with no sweaters on. When the season change, you gotta adapt. But the seasons could also be changing where that your spirit has to change too. Like even my spirit, when it comes to doing the walk talk, it's cold outside. I could use some gloves. But my spirit is like, you better get out there and do your walk and talk. You better get out there and walk these dogs. And it's because when the season change, I'm asking the Lord to create in me the right spirit for this new season that I'm in. And you guys may be going through new seasons. I met several people this week who were saying that they were moving into new places. Ask the Most High to give you the right spirit for that place, so that you may not, do the same things you did in the last place you were in. Your spending habits may change. Who you might invite into your home may change because your spirit has changed. So ask the Most High to create in you the right spirit. You know what I'm saying? When you get the right spirit, you're going to have the proper results. Peace.